Hey everybody, it's Miss MozzyDee, and I'm here to show you another great vintage inspired hair tutorial. Yeah. Of course, that's what you're here for, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and do a pin curled updo, or actually half updo style. So the hairstyle included my half wig, so I'll be utilizing that. Of course, you don't have to use a half wig if you don't want to. You can just use your regular hair if you have long enough hair for the style. So it's gonna be a lot easier for you if it's second day held hair. Again, I stress that a lot, especially with long hair. You really want to utilize second day old hair. If it's just washed, it's going to give you a lot more trouble. With second day old hair, the beauty of it is your hair does not have to be pin curled for some of the styles. So this one is just really all about teasing and teasing and teasing, smoothing it out using lots of hairspray. Of course, hairspray is like my favorite thing. I'm going to go ahead and section off a first little area where I want my pin curl. So the bigger you want the pin curl, the bigger the area that you're gonna get. So I'm just using a little smaller area towards the front of my hair, and I'm going to start teasing it at the base. And then working my way up all the way to the middle of the hair. I like to spray it with hairspray all around the base. And of course, I'm using my handy dandy Suavecita hairspray, my favorite of all time. Once it's dried down, I'm gonna go ahead and get a teasing brush and smooth out the side of the pin curl that is going to be exposed. So I'm curling this one this way. I'm going to smooth out this side. Spray a little bit, smooth, and here is where you pin curl your hair. It's just like doing a wet pin curl set of in your hair, only it's much more precise and it's much more clean, and it's it's a cleaner roll. And of course, you want to make sure the back of the roll is touching your scalp, so it's not exposing the other side, and it's not creating like a little hole. You don't want it to look like a donut. You want it to look like a pin curl. So, as depending on how high you want it, just pin down your roll inside of the roll, trying to hide the bobby pins. And then you can also do it from the back as well. So there you have your first roll, and then you see a little bit of the hair sticking out. You can smooth that out and spray it. These are going to be very detailed rolls and very defined. So you want them to be nice and smooth. So I'm going to go on to the middle. Again, do a small section. And I'm going to try and do the opposite of what I did on this side. So I'm teasing that side all the way to the middle and really concentrating on the base. And I'm going to spray it on both sides, let it air dry, smooth out the side that's going to be exposed, gather your end up, and rolling it in. Making sure that the back of the roll is hitting your scalp, and then putting in a bobby pin towards the back. So you see how there's like a little bit of hair sticking out I'm just maneuvering it and using my fingers to guide it. You can also use a comb to try and stick in those straggling hairs. And use as many bobby pins as you need to make sure that it's secure. Again, you really want that defined roll in the front. And then spray. There you have it. So you see how the back came up on this roll? I'm going to take another bobby pin and pin it down towards the back. Moving on to the next roll. Tease at the base. Spray on both sides. Smooth out the side that's going to be exposed. Gather up the end. Start rolling it in. Get your bobby pin and pin it so that it's hidden, and then spray it once you have your roll as you like it. So to keep it even, I'm gonna go ahead and start piling rolls on top of these rolls. We're using the other longer pieces of hair that I have, and also using these sides as well, and utilizing these sides because you're gonna have to pick these up too. So I'm gonna section off another section here, and it's kind of including a little bit of the back. So I mean, these don't have to be perfect. It's just really taking little sections of hair and making it so that you cover and make the front look even. And if any other section of hair is too high for you, you can always just pin it down, making sure that you get it more towards the scalp, and kind of pushing it down so that way it's more level with the other pin curls that you're making. Again, taking another section. Teasing it, spray, spray. Let it dry. Smooth out. And roll. Roll all the way down. Pinning it down. So you see how this one's kind of flat more toward my head? I'm going to pin it more down in the back, so that way it's level. Now this is where I'm gonna go ahead and take pieces of the back of my head and cover the front curls. Actually, make more curls on top of the front ones. And the way I do it is I just take a section of hair in the back and tease it in the front of the section of hair. Spray both sides. Take your your smoothing brush and smooth out the other side, and roll towards the base of the hair. But instead of going all the way down to the base of that piece of hair, laying this one directly on top of the other pin curls in the front. So you're just basically layering it on top of the others. If you feel like it needs to be more secure in the front, you can always put it in there towards the front as long as it is hidden. And then once you've reached the amount of curls that you want in the front, then you can just leave it as such. I have a little bit of hair still straggling on this side and on this side, so I can make these into pin curls if I want, but I really like the amount of curls that I have in here already. I don't want to make it too overwhelming, so I'm just going to go ahead and pin those back with some bobby pins. And then, like I had said, you can leave it as is and just curl the rest of your hair. I'm going to go ahead and use my half wig by One Door. Here it is. I'm going to pin back. I'm going to put my hair back in a ponytail. And then anchor in the wig. Okay, being sure I'm careful not to pull back the hair connected to the pin curls. And then now I'm anchoring in my wig, making sure that it's that the bobby pins are not sticking out, of course. And that is the final look. Actually, you can add any accessories to your hairstyle if you'd like. I'm gonna add this little Lulu exclusive Gardenia that I'm gonna put in my hair. And I think I'm gonna choose, every time I put in a hair flyer, I always choose the side that I don't like it the most, or the side that I like the least, I should say. So I can hide my imperfections. I kind of don't like this side, so I'm gonna put this right in here. And there you go. If you're wondering where I got my badass shirt, it's by Wardrobe Divas. Just go to wardrobedivas.com. You'll find different kinds of Latinx styled clothing and inspired clothing. This one says Comadre because, you know, I'm a comadre to my friends. I love the fact that it embraces Mexican culture, and that's all about me, and that's what I'm all about. And the little Lulu side is full of great hair accessories, plus great and affordable and quality clothing. So check out both companies. They're great independent companies from California, and I am proud to say that I modeled for both companies, and they embrace the us ladies with the curves, you know what I mean? Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe so you can get updated on all of the videos that I post. Let me know if you like this background. It's kind of like in the middle of my apartment, but I think the lighting's a lot better in here, and the sound as well. I try to accommodate you guys as much as possible, so please leave your feedback. I really pay attention to that. Hit the notification bell down below so that way you're always updated when I post. And yeah, spread the word about Miss MozzyDee's hair tutorials. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye.